Now start the new topic, that is bases. Now read the physical properties. What are the physical properties of bases? First is bases are bitter in taste. Second, bases gives soapy touch. Third is a property, bases conduct electricity in the aqueous solution. Bases gives OH negative ion in the aqueous solution and it turns red litmus into blue litmus. Now note the color of the indicator change when base is mixed with the indicator. Here litmus turns into blue, turmeric turns into red, methyl orange turns into yellow and phenolphthalein turns into pink in color. Now see the definition of base according to Einstein's point of view. Base are the metallic oxide or metallic hydroxide which when react with hydronium ion of acid it gives salt and water only. Here only is very important because if instead of salt and water any other compound is formed, then that thing is called not a base. Let's understand this concept with an example. Here I am taking a copper oxide which is a metallic oxide. When react with acid which is HCl, it gives copper chloride and water. Here I am getting salt and water only, means copper chloride and water only. Now take another example of metallic hydroxide. Here I am taking magnesium hydroxide. When react with acid, that is HCl, it gives magnesium chloride, salt and water only. So metallic oxide and metallic hydroxide both follow the law of base. Now taking the third example, take a lead oxide. This is also a metallic oxide. It is when react with acid, that is HCl, it gives a salt, lead chloride, water molecule and a chlorine gas. Here I am getting a chlorine gas which is an extra term. So it does not follow the definition of base. So lead oxide is not a base. From the definition we get bases are of two types, means metallic oxide and metallic hydroxide. Here note one thing, that metallic hydroxide are alkali in nature. Now what is the meaning of alkali? Alkalis are the bases which when dissolved in water it gives OH negative ion as the only negative part. So all alkalis are bases which are soluble in water, but all bases are not alkalis. Here we are two bases, so all bases are not alkalis. Now here note one thing, that from now onwards we will only discuss about the alkalis. Why? Because we are dealing with the bases which are soluble in water and give OH negative ion. So this follow the definition of alkali. So all the bases now we are discussing all are alkalis. Now alkalis are the substances which dissolve in water give OH negative ion. So depending upon the ionization capacity, bases or alkalis are divided into two categories. One is weak base and other is strong base. Now what is the meaning of this? It is same as acid. Here if the bases are completely ionized into OH negative ions, these bases are called strong base, and the bases which are not completely ionized, means partially ionized in OH negative ions, these bases are called weak bases. Here note one thing, that strong bases are corrosive in nature and weak bases are non-corrosive in nature. Now here note one thing, that OH negative ions are called hydroxyl ion. Now depending upon the number of hydroxyl ion coming in the aqueous solution, this gives the acidity to base. So acidity to base are classified into three categories. One is monoacidic base, in which only one hydroxyl ion is coming in the aqueous solution. Example is sodium hydroxide. Another is diacidic base, in which two hydroxyl ions are coming in the aqueous solution. Example is calcium hydroxide. And third is a triacidic base in which three hydroxyl ions are coming. Example is a aluminum hydroxide.